Good morning, Gemma.
Good morning, Mal.
So, today's plan was going to be to take a boat across the lake to Ambleside, but it's absolutely bucketing it down. Well, actually, it seems to have settled for now, but it keeps coming back. So we thought instead we'll go out for a little drive to a place called the Lakeland Motor Museum. And somewhat ironically, my car won't start. There it is down there. Sounds like the battery's gone flat. Now, I checked everything in that car and nothing was turned on overnight. The lights weren't turned on or else I'd have seen them from the car park. So, I think I've got a battery problem in the car. And it's not an old car. It's like 2.5 years old. So fortunately it is still under warranty, and as a result it also has Mazda's roadside coverage, who are going to be out in hopefully the next 90 minutes or so. Hopefully then we can get a repair done on it and get a new battery perhaps or whatever, and then hopefully we can either go out for a little drive somewhere or we can just leave the car where it is and go home tomorrow with the car and go out for a walk into town. We'll see what happens depending on how long it takes and what the repairman says. So apparently there's nothing wrong with my car, and now the battery is charged and it seems to start okay. So I have some ideas of what it might be, and it wasn't me leaving the headlamps on. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. We're now at the Lakeland Motor Museum anyway. Oh, there's loads of stuff in here. At least if my battery on my car's failed on the way home, we've got plenty to choose from to get us back to the hotel. I know exactly which one we would be going back in as well. No, that one.
Oh, it's a low one, isn't it? Yeah.
But we'll get to that later. Look at these. The Gaillardet tricycle. Yeah. You're not going to do Uber in that though, are you? There's no room for passengers. Yeah. Look at this. The Didion Bouton 8 horsepower, 800cc single cylinder. This is cool. Yeah?
Dennis to this day, don't they?
Dennis, yeah.
There's Johannesburg.
Very good. It's £8.50 per adult in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty good going. And here there's a little souvenir guide which you picked up as well.
Ford Model T. It's a Blackpool van transport. It's got a tower on the side.
Oh yeah, with the old. I remember this on some photographs. The wheel was like behind in the Winter Gardens, and I always thought that was cool. When I was a kid, I like stuff like that where you can see like compare how it was to how it is now. You know. Fiat.
That's nice. A Buick 8.
Buick 8, yeah. It's a bit of a gangster car, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I love how they used to have all the Automobile Association badges on the front. And you still sometimes see older men with like a Rover with them stuck on the front still.
Like the Bentley as well.
Yeah. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it was owned by Donald Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's that colour.
Yeah. It's really nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't have sat nav.
Seats look comfier than modern days.
Yeah, they do, yeah. 5.7 litre V8.
Oh, that's a monster car. Look, it's even got a machine
Yeah.
gun in it.
It's a chummy machine. It's got. I like it. Like the front is for your mobster action, the back is for your picnic. It just feels like cars of like the past were like works of art, whereas now it's just a tool that gets you from A to B. Look at the sport. That is pretty, isn't it? Rally Monte Carlo, isn't it?
It's got a derpy face though.
No, I like that.
It's because of the points in the eyes.
My uncle owned a classic Jaguar E-Type, and he took me for a ride in it one day. It was the coolest thing. Are you ready? Go on. You get your 50p's worth. It's still going. This is
2012.
Yep. Look, you're not going to be able to go through a McDonald's in this. Imagine milkshake all down the window. I think I prefer that to that.
I prefer that to that.
Yeah. I like me older cars, I think, than me supercars. This is probably way more practical, even though it doesn't have a roof. You're not getting that over speed bumps on Brett Road.
No, I'm getting that like down the road.
Jam, I've found you a car. What do you think?
I would turn that into a minion. That is a minion.
Oh, this one? Messerschmitt cabin cruiser.
That looks like a mini Puma.
And the classic. I did have an opportunity to own an old Mini, but I had a friend go and look at it, and it was apparently a load of rubbish, so I didn't buy it.
No, that is stuff.
Yeah, MGA Roadster to police specification. And look at this, be familiar to people who go to Disney Springs.
Yeah. Can't get far enough away from it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, it's just one of my favourites. I know I'm not the biggest fan of French cars, but I love those.
Stitch and DS20.
Yeah. We have an Alfa Romeo here. And a Triumph, of course, the old Triumph Vitesse. One lady owner for nearly 50 years. And she just park it in a garage and never drive it.
She just parked it here.
Maybe she had the same problem I did, she just didn't have a breakdown cover. The battery ran out on day one and that was it. You fancy that one, do you?
Yeah.
That took part in the National Micro Car Rally in 1982.
It's the world's smallest car.
Yep.
And this
The
one,
PLP50, I remember that one.
this one you don't need a licence to drive,
No.
learners can drive it, and it can have an optional shopping basket instead of a passenger seat.
Very nice. I can see you driving round in that. You get just one of the wheels stuck in a pothole and you just never leave. Apparently this building here, the old stone part of this building,
Yeah.
used to make blue. The colour blue.
Oh,
They used to pack the colour blue pigment. There you go. Trabant. Waiting time for delivery for 15 years, but then they lasted 26. This one's probably like quite a recent one, though. 1871. Escort Mark 1 Mexico. Oh, that's a dream car for people a bit older than me. That was a definite must-have car in the 80s, that wasn't it? Ah,
Allegro.
there's an Allegro in a fetching traditional pea green colour, yeah. We had a blue one. And I remember if you sat in the middle seat at the back, it really hurt.
I like that it has matching interiors and exterior.
Look at that logo, though.
It's like it's
Doesn't that just scream class?
sponsored by The Exorcist.
And over here we have, of course, a Ford Fiesta Mark 1. We had a Mark 2 Ford Fiesta.
I thought it was
Surprised you don't want to do that with her, Kat. It looks bigger than I remember that. What do I do?
I think you put your money in the slot and then drive.
Do we both drive it, or is it just one of us?
Just one, I think.
Nope, it's both of us. Oh, you see, a pro me. I'm running the back on the grass a little bit, but you know. So this road looks familiar. Have we been here before?
I think we have.
And there's a McDonald's. And we go past the Costa.
Oh, there's a Starbucks.
What happens when you miss? Nothing.
No, it's just fun, isn't it?
We go over here on grass. Oops. I'm missing a tyre. I'm doing quite well considering I'm missing the tyre. If this was a modern video game, that's a video game, a game, you'd hit the side by now and lost a life, and it would be asking you for another pound to put it to continue. Yay! We won. It was a draw. Neck and neck. Peep show? Oh, Mechanical Maniacs apparently.
The marathon. The perfect nearest scale.
These are very cool, that. What is that? Ordinaries, high bicycles, penny farthings, and pentacycle. Number 3 is a replica of an 1882 pentacycle. Ah, penta because that's 5 wheels, makes sense. These are more your style, aren't they? Look at that. RAF Jeep's awesome. A 1973 Norton Commando. That rings a bell. I'm sure my dad or someone related to us owned one of them. But imagine doing 78 miles an hour if that feels faster than doing 78 miles an hour in my car. The new 5-door Rover. Rover Vitesse twin. We actually saw one of these yesterday on the road, didn't we?
Yeah. Beige.
1988 Metro. I hate Metros. I have an irrational hatred of Metros. They're not pretty. Apparently the death traps inside as well. I like how they used to always have the runoff thing so the water didn't go into the doors like on my car. And of course the DeLorean DMC-12. Always nice to see one of these that doesn't have Back to the Future stuff all over it. Pity it's not the other way around. You can have a proper look inside. It's very 80s, isn't it?
Yeah. Imagine it scratches like a mover.
It's
Because it's aluminium.
It's stainless steel.
Stainless steel, so it scratches like a mover.
There are people who specialise in repair work. You can see there that someone's buffed it slightly. An RS Cosworth. It does.
Sinclair C5.
Those just look dangerous. So the other thing you get as well is access to the Campbell Bluebird exhibition. And some caravans apparently. We have an old steamroller. And a classic Land Rover. Surprised that hasn't disappeared. I've been stripped for parts. It's apparently the thing now. I remember seeing this when I was a kid. This used to be at Leighton Hall, I think. The whole thing did. Replica of the 1935 Bluebird car. 1997 Bluebird electric record holder. So that car would go faster than mine.
And it's electric.
And it's electric. Unsurprisingly, that car would go faster than mine. It looks like it's fast. So this is a replica of the jet hydroplane that Donald Campbell drove, and I believe that's the one that he was killed in on Coniston, which is a lake we might actually go past in a little while.
I've swum it.
And you swam in it. And this is a replica of the Bluebird car, which is crazy and long. And here's a Land Rover. Colonel Campbell's Series 1 Land
I
Rover.
like that everything's got the same colour. It's like I'm singing, but you still haven't given me any cake.
And right next to the museum, there's a lovely river. And a nice bridge. So what did you have for dinner?
I had sweet potato and red pepper soup with an egg mayonnaise sandwich.
Smashing. And I had a beef brisket butty. It was beef brisket on a bread roll with some lettuce, and I asked for no coleslaw. They decided that I didn't want coleslaw, but I did want lashings of mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise.
We've gone all famous five.
Lashings of mayonnaise. But yeah, it wasn't very good mayonnaise. You couldn't taste it, so it was fine. Yeah, the beef brisket was nice, and that was the cafe that's next to Lakeland called Cafe Ambia. And
most hipster sounding cafe.
they do get a thumbs up as well for having Fentimans drinks.
Yes, and everything was homemade.
Everything was homemade. That's good. The moment of truth is upon us. Perfect.
Trepidation.
And the lights mean the handbrake's on. It's not a warning light or something. Oh yeah, I need to set up the time lapse because we're going to go and drive now, aren't we?
We are, yes.
We're going to go and check out Coniston.
We were just seeing the Bluebirds, that's where it did its water speed record.
And then we're going to go from there and probably check out Ambleside. And we'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone, it's Mark here. We really hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please remember to give us a like and a quick subscribe to be the first to know when our next video goes live. Don't worry, it's completely free. And I promise I'm not reading this off a screen. Also, check out some of our Florida playlists where you can lose yourself in the joy that is Orlando, Disney, and me getting lost and being told off by Jem. Have fun, and we don't have a catchphrase. See ya!